Hey, what's going on, everybody? Huvvi 186 back again with another video. It's been a while since I made a video. Been busy with work and hanging out with friends, all that stuff. But I'll slowly but surely make videos again. Especially when I get a couple stuff I need. But that's all in due time. Um, this video is basically just a channel update. For the most part, I also have a couple of stuff to talk about as far as 2014 and stuff like that. So hopefully it won't be as long as hopefully it won't be like a super long video, but regardless, whatever. Um, as far as 2013 goes, um, I thought it was a pretty good year for game. Well, exciting year for gaming. Obviously, with couple blockbuster games coming out, mainly towards earlier in the year. You had The Last of Us, which unfortunately I haven't been able to play, at least not yet. Definitely, that's gonna be on the bucket list for the PS3 before I upgrade. You have that. BioShock Infinite, which I haven't played yet, but I don't know. I'm not really into BioShock, so really, that's either here or there. Obviously, Gran Turismo 6 came out a couple of like about a month ago, and I think the game is outstanding. I'll do a video about that. What else been going on here? I got a chance to see a lot of great UFC fights during the year. Definitely saw the last card with the double main event, the two championship matches. Obviously, Ronda Rousey. I mean, that's a bad girl, man. That's a bad girl. um, like she beat Misha Tate. It was a great fight, best fight on the card, in my opinion. You look at obviously the whole situation with Anderson Silva and Chris Weidman. Definitely do think that Chris Weidman definitely he proved that he's the best middleweight in the world right now. So whatever doubt that people had from the first fight, they really shouldn't have any. Despite even if even with the Anderson Silva injury, I mean Weidman was winning the fight. So that's just how it goes. Definitely. Hopefully I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for Anderson Silva. Apparently he's, he obviously had the surgery and I think he'll do fine. I don't know if he'll ever fight again, but that's secondary. He's still even with how he acted in the first Weidman fight, he's still the greatest of all time in my opinion. So you have that. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Like 2014 is gonna be a very interesting year for me. I don't own a PS4, at least not yet. The reason, like, I was thinking about this, and this is just kind of like my mindset when it comes to consoles and getting a new console at launch. I feel like you have to wait initially for all the bugs and all the probably the potential of getting a defunct system and stuff like that. You kind of have to wait. Like that's why I don't buy consoles at launch. Like the different but the one thing that I was kind of thinking is that I did buy a Vita at launch, and I'm still very happy with my Vita. Even though I do have some issues with it that maybe I might do a video about that. But I still like it a lot. And I was thinking, I did buy Vita at launch, and I didn't buy. Like really the only thing I would buy a handheld over a console at launch. Obviously, I do prefer console gaming, and overall, but I was thinking about it, and I mean, first off, I mean, the launch lineup for the Vita was amazing, and the launch lineup for the PS4. Not so much. Like I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I know a lot of the Nintendo guys are gonna say, oh well, they only had two exclusives. Look at all they have is really multi-plat. Well, I would say to that simply, and I don't want to harp on this too much, but I would say, primarily the multiplats on the PS4, and you could use the Xbox One also. The multiplats look better, and in a lot of cases play better than their PS3 360 counterparts. So you have that, and you didn't really have that with the Wii U. But that's not really that important. But I was thinking, the reason why I bought a Vita at launch, I've been hesitant to buy a PS4. I think it's mainly because I needed a handheld. You know what I mean? Like the 3DS came out, and at the time. Well, I still think the system sucks, but at the time there was no games for it. It was still nothing that that interested me. So when the Vita came out, I needed a legit handheld gaming device, and obviously I tried cell phone games and it wasn't my cup of tea. I needed something that I can play on the go, and the Vita to me is the way to go in that department. So I felt like I needed the Vita. That's why I bought it at launch. I don't need a PS4. Like obviously, when it comes to next generation, like from what I can tell, like the PS4 is gonna be the way to go, at least for me, at least for right now. So so I can wait, cause I still play games on my PS3. Actually bought a couple games on Black Friday for my PS3 a while back. I bought Persona 4 Arena, I bought Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and I bought Blaze Blue Continuum Shift. So I'm just kind of going through that. Obviously some of the other games that I still haven't beaten Grand Theft Auto 5, which I have a video I have to do on that too. There are definitely games that I still have to beat before I can really ascend to the next generation. So I'm gonna wait for that. Plus also like I gotta be honest. If the PS4 had backwards compatibility, I would have bought it. I would have already bought one. Like that's just straight up. Now I don't think that backwards compatibility is a deal breaker, but it kind of makes sense. Plus the PS4 doesn't do like the features. Is missing a couple features that I would prefer to have it on there. That should be on there, but like I'll be patient. Like it's not a big deal. Like whenever I get the money, and I'll go get one. If I'm sure they have at least some in stock now. Like people were talking about which system selling and stuff like that. Now this is just based on my synopsis. I don't know if I'm using the word correctly, but just from what I see from the stores that I go to, there are Xbox Ones available. At least up until there were Xbox Ones available. You know what I mean? Like when, during Christmas time when I was out there shopping, there were Xbox Ones available. The only PS4 I've seen was a display model at a Best Buy. You know what I mean? That was during Black Friday. There was a Best Buy there that they had a sign. They were talking I didn't read the sign, but the one thing I did see was PS4. I didn't see any Xbox One. I didn't see the Xbox One in the letter or nothing. They were talking about PS4. I think the letter was saying that they were gonna have them at some date, but they had Xbox Ones there. They had no PS4. Same thing with GameStop. Like the two GameStops that I went to in Sawgrass Mills Mall, which is a pretty big mall. Like I think it's the 6th largest mall in America, so it is a big mall. The mall that there's two GameStops in that mall. Both GameStops had Xbox Ones. None of them had PS4s. So that's just that just might. I'm not saying that the PS4 is outselling the Xbox One. Frankly, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Whenever I get a chance, I will buy one. But right now, I still have the PS3. Still got a lot of things I want to play on it. So you have that. What else did I talk about? 2014. Obviously outside of the PS4, I do need a gaming. I do need a laptop or a computer of some sort. Hopefully all that will be covered with my income tax money. Also would like to buy a tablet. I saw one for $50. That I guess Sprint was having a deal, and I had to buy work pants, so I had to kind of like leave that to the side. So but hopefully everything in my personal life goes well. I do have to start. Doing some very major thinking in my personal life, but I'll still do YouTube videos, and definitely will do YouTube videos. I do have a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but that's pretty much the channel update. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but oh well. Anyway, this will be 186. I'm out.